All right, so I had this question from a subscriber recently, and by the way, guys, whatever topics you want me to talk about, just put it in a comment section, and I'll just pick anyone at random, and just talk about it in the next video. But I had this question. Subscriber recommended that I talk about music. What kind of music do I like? What do I think about, just music in general? So I'm gonna answer that right now. And um, music, in my opinion, music it affects your perception. It affects how you view life. It affects how you view a particular trend. It affects how you view women. Certain songs. It affects how you see yourself. It affects your mood. Music can, make you sad, make you angry. It can, get you pumped. There's motivational music that just makes you feel like you want to get up and conquer something, want to get up and fight, want to get up and lift weights, want to get up and exercise. Music affects us um, in many ways, really. And let me go with the type of music that I used to listen to. I used to listen to rap. I used to listen to a lot of Eminem back in the days. I used to listen to Lil Wayne, not so much, but just a little bit. But since his songs are everywhere, sometimes it's hard not to hear it. Once in a while through the radio. His songs are like everywhere. You know what I mean? So I used to listen to all of that. I used to listen to a lot of R&B. I still do. I still listen to R&B too, from time to time. But I realized that the Lil Wayne music and certain rap songs, they really degrade degrade women a lot of times. And because if you look at a lot of Lil Wayne's music or a lot of those songs that talk about women and having sex and gang banging and just giving head, oral sex and all that shit, you know that kind of stuff right there, it really, in my opinion, I feel like those types of music really damages men's perception on women. And I would notice in high school how a lot of the young guys, whatever, they would rehearse a lot of those songs walking in a hallway. Oh, this girl gave me head, da, da, da. They would be rehearsing some song that they heard, and it happened to be a lot of those songs that I used to listen to in my high school days. High school, low self-esteem, trying to fit in or whatever. So it's like I exposed myself to those kinds of music, not knowing any better or whatever, and it affected my perception on women. I didn't. It's like a lot of those music would have you perceive women as objects, as just sex objects, instead of just living, thinking, breathing human beings. You know what I mean? And I listen to a lot of R&B. When you want to get in that love vibe or whatever. I did that a lot when I was single. Not so much now. I mean, I have a girlfriend. I don't listen to as much R&B from time to time, yeah, but not so much as I used to. But my point is that music affects your perception. Music affects how you see the opposite sex. Music affects how you see yourself. Right now, I listen to a lot of epic music, and I will provide a link in the description to a couple of examples of uh, of epic music or whatever. I those epic music, it doesn't just, it makes me, it motivates me about life, whatever. It just makes me feel good. It's just like taking like a short burst of energy, to kind of sometimes get things done or to motivate myself to kind of keep fighting harder to achieve the things that I want. It's motivational music. Certain epic songs make you feel epic. You know what I mean? It's not this fake feeling when you're epic. Oh, but you got to look at reality. You're not. It's not like that. It's not like I live in this fantasy world, because I don't. but I am careful about, and I know I'm just going like all over the place right now, but I am very careful about what I listen to, because a lot of times it can affect, you know it's a programming, in a way. Music is a programming. Music will program how you see everything, really. This is movies, a commercial. Why do you think it's called a program? Oh, I'm about to watch a program. It's a programming or whatever. Yeah, but music is a programming. Some people, particularly women, after a bad breakup or they're feeling sad about something, they listen to R&B songs or love songs or heartbreak songs, to kind of cope with what they're feeling, coping with the heartbreak, coping with the sadness or whatever, because they kind of feel the emotional connection with the song. You see what I mean? So songs can really affect your mood. People, they connect to certain songs based on what they're going through. Some people look for particular music to get into a certain mood. So if I want to feel lovey-dovey or romantic or whatever, I don't always need R&B song, but sometimes I listen to it or whatever with my girlfriend or whatnot. Or if I want to feel epic, I just want to feel pumped, I want to feel motivated about doing something, I go throughout my day or when I work out, I listen to a lot of epic music, because it just gets my mind into that workout mode, into that, okay, I want to achieve a certain goal, I want to go do this, I'm going to do a certain amount of reps, or I want to go and get this job, or I want to go and be successful on YouTube. Sometimes I just play some epic music and just kind of pump myself up for the next video sometimes, because sometimes I don't always feel like making any videos, but music a lot of times motivate me to pump out a video. It really affects your mood, and sometimes it affects how I see my own life sometimes, because we're not always feeling good about ourselves, I'm just being real, so sometimes listening to epic music can kind of pump me up about how I see myself sometimes. Not that I have a low self-esteem, but we're all humans. We all have those moments where we just don't feel right. You know what I mean? We all have it, and music helps, you know what I mean? Music helps. And but yeah, that's what I listen to most of the time. Actually, 90% of the time I listen to music, and that's epic music, because I mean, it's just epic. I like to feel epic, and it's not a fantasy epic where I'm like, oh, I'm living in cloud nine or whatever. But no, it kind of pumps me up about life sometimes, and not that I want to feel encouraged every time I listen to it, but I do have that preference. I like epic music, not just because it pumps me up, because I just like how it sounds, So it's not because I have this low self-esteem that I need to listen to this to bring me up every time. No, that's not the case. I just like that type of music, and I listen to a bit of rock and roll, not heavy metal or whatever. I listen to sometimes to Linkin Park or Evanescence. I like Evanescence too, but not too much, But yeah, that's what I feel about music. That's my favorite kind of music. Music is a programming. I know I'm repeating myself, but music is a programming. It affects how you see life. It affects how you see everything. It affects your mood. It affects, yep, everything. All right, so that's it. If you guys have any other thing you want me to kind of talk about or share my opinion or my personal take on it, just write it down in the comment section. All right, so peace.